The next day, the second round of matches begins, and Seika will fight the puppet control magician. Amu and Effa cheered Seika on as usual. Then the puppet control magician said the golem in front of Seika was her greatest masterpiece. She was confident that she could defeat Seika with this golem. Then when the match starts, she was terrified to see Seika smiling like that. Then Seika will return to Amu and Effa's place. He was greatly relieved that no one saw the spirit released by Seika. Actually, in this match, it is forbidden to summon a spirit. If the referee discovers Seika's actions, he will be disqualified. When Seika was already at Amu and Effa's place, Amu said that Effa was very worried about Seika. Yesterday's contestant Kyle scared Effa because Seika's life could be at stake. Even Effa wants Seika to withdraw from this match so that Seika will be safe. After hearing Amu's words, Seika assured Effa that he was fine. After all, Seika didn't have any injuries, and Effa shouldn't worry too much about this. However, Effa is still worried about Seika. Then Amu is amazed at Seika because he can beat the enemy quickly. But Amu becomes bored because Seika beats the opponent too fast. Amu asks Seika, if you win this match, do you intend to join the Imperial Army? Seika replied that he would decline the offer. Seika says Amu is too quick to conclude that Seika will win this match, though some opponents have extraordinary strength. Amu said that she didn't see any chance of losing to Seika, so she really believed that Seika would become the winner in this match. Then Effa was still thinking about Seika's safety in this match, and they started chatting alone there. Before long, the cheerful commentator announced that the next match was about to begin. The next match will be Mabel against the strongest Earth Elemental Magician. In Seika's mind, Mabel easily won the first round match, but Seika is still curious about the power that Mabel has. Then the match starts. Amu and Effa were surprised because Mabel's weapon could easily break that many stones. Seika said that Mabel used gravity magic on each of her weapons. The heavier the gravity magic, the stronger the weapon. After hearing Seika's conclusion, Amu marvels at Mabel's strength. She can throw her weapons continuously while using gravity magic in each weapon. Mabel even uses gravity magic without casting spells. In Seika's mind, he was still curious about Mabel's strength because her sword technique was difficult to master. How could she use that sword technique while throwing weapons simultaneously? Mabel is the winner. Commentators were amazed by the abilities of Mabel, the red-haired hero. After hearing that, Seika was confused because the hero in question should be Amu. When Seika asked them about Mabel, Amu and Effa answered that Mabel's name was the second greatest hero in world history. Even the weapons that Mabel brought were similar to what history says.
なるほどね。つながった気がする。
The next day, someone was sending a message via a dove. But suddenly, an owl catches the dove, and Seika comes to meet the person. I'll call him Terry. Seika already knew that Terry was from the demon race and would do his thing in the morning like this. But Terry pretended he didn't understand what Seika meant. He was going to work today. Suddenly, Terry wanted to stab Seika from behind, but Seika still caught Terry. There were many things that Seika wanted to ask Terry today. He had seen that Terry was talking about something with a broker yesterday. Terry was surprised because Seika knew about the activities Terry did yesterday. Seika said he had his familiars set up all over the royal city, so Terry won't be able to escape from Seika's eyes. Then Terry said that he would not say anything to Seika. If Seika wanted to torment him now, it would be pointless. Then Seika immediately summoned an evil spirit that could read the minds of people named Satori.
言葉を喋るだと、こいつサモナーだったのか？なんだ、このモンスターは。
Then Seika started asking Terry a lot of questions. Terry's boss is named Bor-Bafis, a baron-level noble who lives in a castle around the forest. Then above Bafis was an archduke-level noble named Eled Tarada. They are demon races and live in the east near the border of the imperial country, Luwick. The demon race is after a hero named Mabel Crane. Mabel is considered a hero because the predicted year is the same as the year Mabel was born. Has extraordinary powers with the same hair color and gender. The demon race believes that Mabel is a hero because Cordell and Galios were killed at that time. Then Mabel entered the academy after everything was safe. Even according to brokers and rumors, Mabel is a real hero born into this world. After Seika heard all of Terry's thoughts, he told Satori to eat Terry as a reward for Satori's hard work today.
しておくには危険だ。
僕の心を読むな。殺すぞ。
After that, Seika called his familiar to retrieve the message that Terry wanted to send earlier. When Seika opened the message, he couldn't read it because it was the language of the demon race. But Seika didn't feel the important information from this message. Seika apologizes to Yuki because the previous incident scared her. Seika said that he already knew the storyline being made here. The Rodner Academy deliberately entered Mabel into this tournament to divert the attention of the demon race. Mabel Crane is a pseudonym to make the demon race believe. Seika doesn't know what Mabel's real name is and what her goal is in carrying out this task. But what is certain is that the Academy wants the demon race to focus on Mabel as a fake hero, because the real hero is Amu, now Seika and Effa's friend. The demon race can be fooled easily because Cordell and Galios have been killed by Seika. If they hadn't been killed off, the storyline about the Mabel Crane would never have been created by the Academy. Seika also has no intention of finding out more about Mabel. If Mabel really wants to protect Amu, that means it's in line with what Seika wants. Then there is one thing that Yuki wonders: why did the Academy order Seika or Effa to participate in this tournament?
それについては、あと少しだな。
Then the second round of matches continued, with Kyle and Rihanna's being the winners. Kyle still kills other people with his demon eyes, and Rihanna's has 4 elements of magic to defeat opponents easily. In the third round match, Kyle's opponent withdrew, and Rihanna's opponent also did the same. Seika's third round match would be against a Necromancer, and he could beat that Necromancer easily. Mabel's match also went flawlessly. Then Mabel wanted to say something to Seika. She told Seika to withdraw later. The next match is Seika against Mabel. This tournament is very dangerous for Seika and is not a place for fun. Mabel already knew of Seika's strength during the match. He is the strongest person when compared to the people Mabel has fought. Mabel can't lose this match, no matter what happens. She has to win the martial arts tournament. Then Seika refused orders from Mabel because Seika wanted to keep fighting until the end. If Mabel wants to win, fight fair. If Mabel isn't sure she can beat Seika, she just needs to say so now.
けど、とにかく棄権して。
After that, Seika immediately went to Amu and Effa's place to watch the next match, Rihanna's against Kyle. When the match started, Rihanna's cast a light elemental magic spell to cancel the effects of Kyle's demon eyes. Of course, Amu was surprised that someone other than herself mastered many elements. But when Rihanna's attacked Kyle,
全くどうして。これは一体どういうことでしょうか。
なんなんだよお前は。ファイアボール。
It turned out that he wasn't hurt because Kyle applied gravity magic to his body. Because of that, Rihanna's created many golems to fight Kyle. Then Rihanna's immediately attacked Kyle directly, but unfortunately, Kyle stopped Rihanna's movement with his dark magic. Amu and Effa just found out that Kyle can actually use magic. In the previous matches, he had never cast any magic other than his demon eyes. When Kyle was about to kill him, the match bell suddenly rang. The referee has determined that this match's winner is Kyle, who enters the final round tomorrow. Rihanna's survived because he was not killed by Kyle. At night, Seika wants to sleep early because tomorrow is his match against Mabel. Then Yuki changed her human form. She wanted to sleep with Seika in this form. Yuki really misses the activities she used to do with Seika at night. But suddenly, something happened in Seika's room. It turned out that the attack came from Mabel. Seika realized this because he felt Mabel's movements from his familiar. Then Mabel immediately attacked Seika until out of the inn through the window.
木の層、吊る縛りの術。
うっせえな。
命を狙われた以上、捨て置くには少々危ない。かく会いに来てくれたんだ。今宵はあの子と過ごそうか。